The Justin Fields experiment is finally over in New York today. Diana Rossini, about 30 minutes ago, posted this on X. The Jets are making a quarterback change, benching Justin Fields in favor of veteran Tyrod Taylor. Per sources, New York faces Baltimore in Week 12 and ranks dead last in the league in passing yards per game. We all saw this coming, guys. No one should be surprised by this. I think they probably would have gone to Tyrod last week, but considering it was a short week, that would have been hard to kind of get Tyrod in and get him the reps that he needed. So Justin Fields, if he doesn't play another down for the Jets, his final stats for the 2025 season would be 1,259 yards. That ranks 29th. 7 touchdowns. That's also ranked 29th. 1 interception. And a QBR of 37.7. That ranks 30th. We all saw this coming, like I said. I've done all 22 film reviews on it. If you look back on the channel, you can see them in the New York Jets analysis playlist. Missing wide open guys, not making the right reads, holding the ball for too long, taking bad sacks, calling protections incorrectly on the offensive line. It was bad all around. When they first brought in Justin Fields, I was okay with it because I figured, you know what, if he's able to do something here, if he's able to, get his career off the mat, he could become something here. Maybe he could have become a franchise quarterback. But on the other hand, I thought if it doesn't work out and we end up in the position like we are in now, we'll have a high enough draft pick to select a quarterback in this draft. And that's what's occurred. Plan B is in full effect. Now, Tyrod, in his one full game against the Buccaneers, he didn't do that great. He'd have a 72% completion percentage. He went for 197 yards, 2 touchdowns, and interception, had a rating of 92 even. That is obviously much better on average than anything Justin Fields has done this year. The Justin Fields' best game the whole season was Week 1 when they lost against the Steelers, and he wasn't able to bring them down the field to kick to win the game. It is what it is. We're in this position because Justin Fields cannot play quarterback. Tanner Angstren is having a hard time calling offenses properly because he has a quarterback that can't throw the ball. I said it before. We hired a passing game coordinator, a former passing game coordinator with the Detroit Lions, and didn't give him a passing quarterback. We gave him Justin Fields. This is going to allow the playbook to open up a little bit. The Ravens don't have the best defense this year. And the remaining schedule for the Jets is we have the Ravens coming up this weekend. Then we got the Falcons, who just lost Michael Penix and will be starting Kirk Cousins. We have the Dolphins. They're on an upswing. We have the Jaguars. They're playing very well. Then we have the Saints, which at that point could be a battle for the first overall pick. We have the Patriots, who could possibly get the number 1 seed. And then at the last game of the season, we have the Buffalo Bills, who could potentially be playing their starters based on where they sit in the playoff picture. I don't think they're going to be able to catch the Patriots at this point because the Patriots have such a weak schedule, and they're already at what, 9-2? We currently sit 5th in the draft rankings. And if we're that far out, I have a hard time seeing us being able to get the quarterback that we want. Putting Tyrod in, I think, gives the guys in the locker room a reason to play, shows them that the coach cares, shows them that Darren Muji understands the situation. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't think Tyrod is going to move the needle much in terms of winning. I expect him to fully lose against the Ravens. I expect him to fully lose against Kirk Cousins and the Falcons and Bijan Robinson. I fully expect him to lose against Tua against the Dolphins. The Dolphins have all of a sudden gotten their season back on track. The Jaguars, again, Trevor Lawrence is probably going to score at least 3 touchdowns on our weakened secondary. The Saints, like I said, that is going to be our draft Super Bowl. If we lose out the next 1, 2, 3, 4 games and we're going into the Saints game with still only 2 wins, I don't know where the Saints will be by then, but we could be playing for the number 1 seed in the entire draft, or at least the number 2 seed in the draft. We don't know what the Titans are going to do. I don't see them beating the Patriots, and I don't see them beating the Bills. So not much changes on my outlook for the whole season. At tops, I think we're still only going to win 3 games. And that's going to give us hopefully a top 3 pick, and we'll be able to select a quarterback in this draft. But again, going to Tyrod shows the guys in the locker room that you care and that you're not just going to throw out Justin Fields for the sake of throwing him out and quote-unquote tanking for the pick. It's all about visuals right now. It's all about public relations. It's all about showing that you're not just a team that can be walked all over, even though you're going to end up getting walked all over, I feel like, for the rest of the season. So let me know what you guys think about this. Obviously, big news today. Again, Justin Fields bench. Tyrod Taylor is starting against the Ravens. Diana Rossini reported it about a half hour ago. Huge, huge, huge news. This is the first real big decision that Aaron Glenn has had to make from a personnel standpoint. If you really think about it, he played against the Buccaneers, but he was forced to play against the Buccaneers because of the fact that Justin Fields was injured. Now he also played in what? Let's see. He played against the Bills. The ending of the Bills game when Justin Fields got injured, and he played against the Panthers when Justin Fields got benched. So, Justin Fields' experiment, completely over here. And it's the right choice. It's the right choice. Maybe towards the end of the season, they get Brady Cook in there just to see what he has. But, Tyrod's not going to be here next year. Who knows if anybody's going to pick him up. This could be the last few games of his career. Justin Fields, I don't know if he's going to be here next season. Do I really want him being the veteran guy that a rookie is going to sit behind and learn from? I don't think so. I don't think Justin Fields is a starting quarterback. He's barely a QB3 on many rosters. We could very likely be going into next season with Justin Fields gone, Tyrod will be gone, starting a rookie quarterback, and maybe they hold on to Brady Cook, and he's your quarterback too. And if that's the case, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. But the experiment's over. We saw this. And like I said, I have all 22 film reviews on this. Justin Fields, and Willie Colon said it multiple times in SNY post games. Willie Colon has said Justin Fields is not an NFL quarterback. I've said the same thing. Justin Fields is not an NFL quarterback. It's all about making sure you don't lose the locker room. That's what this move is about. It's not about winning games. Because you're not going to win against the Ravens or the Falcons or Miami or the Patriots or the Bills. It's about keeping the locker room together. And it's about showing the guys in that locker room that you care. That's what Aaron Glenn is doing. That's why he's making this change. There is no world in which Tyrod Taylor comes in, they win out the rest of the season and make the playoffs. Those odds are already at 0. We have no tiebreakers. It's not going to happen. Tyrod Taylor is not all of a sudden going to shave 10 years off of his career and look like he did, years ago with, I don't know, with the Buffalo Bills, I think was maybe the best time, the best part of his career. It is what it is. Expect more losing. Expect maybe tighter games. But they're still going to lose a lot of these games by 2 scores, 3 scores. And we're just going to be writing this out to the end of the season. And we're going to be writing this out to the draft. So, like I said, let me know what you think. I'm okay with it. I'm not saying I'm happy with it. It is what it is. So, let me know.